Have you heard of the term living from paycheck to paycheck? Here's what happens that causes people to experience such challenges. People's grand plans for their paycheck often evaporate into thin air, along with their funds, due to poor financial habits and a lack of planning and preparedness for the changes that come with sudden wealth. Ready to revolutionize your financial situation? Stay with us until the end to find out how Nova Society can make it happen. Warren Buffett once said, "Habits are like tiny chains that don't seem important until they become too hard to break." Today, we'll show you 5 common habits that make your money disappear right after you get paid and how you can fix them. Habit 1. Impulse buying. A study from slickdeals.net found that the average American spends a huge $5,400 every year on buying things impulsively, which is roughly $450 each month. To put it in simple terms, that's enough money to buy a decent used car every year or go on a nice international vacation. Buffett once said, "Don't save what's left after spending, but spend what's left after saving." This means you should save money before spending, not the other way around. In today's world, it's easy to buy things with just a click, thanks to online shopping and constant sales. This makes it very tempting to buy things on payday, like the latest phone, trendy shoes, or a new coffee maker. But even though these purchases give you a temporary feeling of happiness, they can quickly drain your bank account, leaving you short of money before the next payday. So why do so many people buy things impulsively? There are a few reasons. Some people shop to feel better when they're sad. Some buy things because they're afraid of missing out on a good deal. And others do it because they see their friends or famous people using those products on social media and they want to be like them. But here's the problem. If you keep buying things without thinking, it can lead to clutter in your home and a messy financial situation filled with regrets. To break this habit, you need to be aware of it, have self-control, and have a plan for your money. Focus on what you need, not just what you want. If you want something that's not an urgent need, put it on a list and wait for 30 days. After that time, see if you still want it. Often, you'll find that you don't. Unsubscribe from emails that tempt you to buy, avoid aimless window shopping, and set strict rules for online shopping. When you see how much money you waste on impulsive buying each year, you'll be motivated to make better financial choices. Habit 2. Ignoring small expenses. A survey from OnePoll found that the average American spends around $18.50 every day on small things. When you add it up, it's more than $6,700 every year. That's like using the money for a nice international vacation or the start of a car payment for these seemingly small purchases annually. Warren Buffett often says that the price you pay for something is different from the value you get. So we should think about whether things like buying coffee every day, getting snacks from vending machines, or picking up magazines at the store are worth it. These small purchases, when you make them a lot, can add up to a big part of your money. But why do we often not notice or stop these little expenses? First, we tell ourselves it's just a few dollars or we deserve a treat. While this can be true sometimes, if we keep doing it, it can hurt our finances. Second, it's easier to keep track of big bills like rent or utilities, but the small daily expenses slip by. Third, it becomes a habit. Getting that coffee or snack is part of our routine.
I have everything in life I want. It's a very simple thing. If there's anything that money could buy, there are things money can't buy, but if there's anything money could buy that I wanted, I'd do it this afternoon. I wouldn't have any problem with that at all.
Not paying attention to these expenses is a problem for 2 reasons. First, it means you're spending money without realizing how much it adds up. If you save the $18.50 you spend every day, you could have a lot of money by the end of the year. Second, it makes you careless with money in the long run. So, how can you fix it? Be aware of these sneaky expenses. Plan how much you'll spend on them each month and keep track of what you spend. Imagine what you could do with the money you save, like buying something bigger or going on a vacation. Remember, every dollar you save today can grow into more in the future, just like Warren Buffett suggests. Habit 3. No savings or investments. In a report from CNBC, it was shown that almost 60% of Americans have less than $11,000 saved up, and sadly 45% have no savings at all. This is a dangerous situation, especially when sudden expenses come up in our uncertain world.
If you'd put $10,000 in an index fund that reinvested dividends, and I paused for a moment to let the audience try and guess how much it amount to, and it would come to $51 million now. And the only thing you had to really believe in then is that America would win the war and that America would progress as it has ever since 1776.
Warren Buffett once said, "Don't test the depth of the river with both feet." This means you should have a safety net and some money to rely on when things go wrong. You get a chance with every paycheck to build this safety net, but many people spend all their money without saving for the future. This can be risky, especially in our uncertain world. So why don't people save or invest their money? One reason is they want things now and don't think about the future. Some people don't know much about saving or investing, and others think they'll always make more money or can borrow or rely on family when problems come up. But when you don't save or invest, you put your financial future at risk. Unexpected things like medical bills, job loss, or car repairs can become big problems. And without investing, you miss out on the magic of making small amounts of money grow into a lot over time. You can start small and save a little bit regularly. You don't need a lot of money to begin. You can also set up automatic transfers to a savings account, so you save before you spend. Learn about investing and consider talking to a financial advisor to help you. Have clear goals for your money, like buying a home or going on a trip. This can motivate you to save and invest. Warren Buffett also talks about the power of compounding, which means money grows over time. He says someone sitting in the shade today is there because someone planted a tree a long time ago. By saving part of your income regularly, you secure your future and can grow your wealth through smart investments. Habit 4. Delaying bill payments. A report says that 25% of Americans don't pay their bills on time. This can lead to late fees that add up to hundreds or even thousands of dollars each year. Warren Buffett gives smart advice, saying that if you're in a boat that's always leaking, it's better to switch to a better boat than keep fixing the leaks. This means you should focus on the main problem, not just dealing with the results. In terms of money, not paying bills on time is a common problem for many people. So why do people delay paying their bills? One reason is they don't have enough money to cover everything. Some people forget because life gets busy. Others avoid big bills because they're stressed or in denial, and some just aren't organized enough to keep track of all their bills. When you don't pay bills on time, it can lead to problems like lower credit scores, more debt, and even losing important services like electricity. Start by making a budget and setting aside money for bills first. Always have some extra money for unexpected bills. Automate payments when you can, so the money is taken out automatically. Use digital calendars to remind you when your bills are due.
Schedule confirmed.
If you have too many bills to manage, think about combining them or using apps to help. Following Buffett's advice means you should deal with the real reason for late payments, which can save you money now and protect your financial reputation in the long run. Having good finances opens up better opportunities and gives you peace of mind. Habit 5. Not educating themselves about money. According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, a huge 2 out of 3 Americans say they have money problems. But here's the thing. Only 24% of millennials, young adults, have even basic knowledge about money, as found in a study. Warren Buffett says that knowledge is like a treasure, and the best investment you can make is in yourself. But these stats show that most people don't even have the basics of money education. So, why do so many people lack knowledge about money? First, schools usually don't teach us much about how to handle our finances. They teach us math and history, but not how to manage money. Second, Some people rely too much on financial advisors without really understanding what's happening with their money. Third, the world of finance can be scary with all its strange words and numbers, and this fear can stop people from trying to learn about it. Not knowing about money can have serious consequences. Without understanding things like interest rates, investments, and savings, people make bad decisions that hurt their money. They might end up in debt, make bad investments, or not plan for their future. But here's how you can fix it. You don't need to be a money expert, but you should know the basics. Start with things like budgeting, saving, and how your money can grow over time. You can find lots of beginner-level information online, in books or in courses. Join workshops that explain money concepts in simple terms, or find someone who knows about money and learn from them. The key is to keep learning because the world of money is always changing. As Buffett wisely says, when you invest in knowledge, the returns are endless. By learning about money, you not only make your finances secure, but also make sure you can make informed decisions and have peace of mind in the future. When people suddenly have more money than they're used to dealing with, they don't realize they still have limitations. There are so many reasons why some people remain poor despite having a regular job with bonuses. One of them is that the size of their paychecks hasn't kept pace with the rising costs of the things people purchase, resulting in wage stagnation, which is worsened by their expensive and impulsive spending habits. Master personal finance and generational wealth growth. Subscribe to our channel for enlightening videos to elevate your financial standing. Please click on the next video for more financial wealth building strategies.